Welcome back to the channel, and yeah, we just lost again, back-to-back losses, this time against Everton away, and we lost 2-0, and it's a disappointing performance yet again. I don't know what is happening at the club, and these things just have to stop. And we are getting to the end of the year, especially a time where competition gets a little bit heated, and we are just flopping about just like that. And possession doesn't win you games. We have the greatest percentage in terms of possession. We keep the ball longer. We make the most passes, but it doesn't win you games. It doesn't win you games. This is not a Chelsea I grew up watching. This is not a Chelsea I love. This Chelsea is so different to me. I agree with Diego when he says that we need to go back to our principles and just return to the way we were in the past. The mentality is not there. The drive to win is not there. Motivation is not there. It just feels like everybody's playing on their own. It's just so many talents in the team, and everybody's playing on their own. They can't play as a team yet. I don't know what it is that coach is doing at Cobham, and I hate when we lose. You see them on Monday and they start smiling. I've not watched any social media video from YouTube, especially except the highlights, but in a very very long time, because it's very very annoying when we lose a game and then you see them at training Monday smiling, making jokes, making fun, just playing games on training. There's no seriousness in this team as well. I don't want to talk much about the game because this game overall was disappointing. There were just a few good performances. Modric is a difficult one for me because sometimes Modric has very good performances and at times he doesn't. Today it was a mixture because I feel like he was once again running with no proper end product. He runs, he dribbles players, but he doesn't produce the right ball into the box. I don't know, he makes too many touches before he gives the ball up away. And I've said this many times in my previous reviews about making too many touches. And we have a lot of players who do that. Sterling sometimes does that. Jackson does that a lot. And today, Pochettino decided to go with Broja instead of Jackson. And I think what Broja lacks that Jackson has is he's able to win the ball in the midfield and start something. Just that he's not a good finisher. And Broja is the opposite. Broja is able to finish, but he simply can't work in the middle. His link-up play is not as good as Nicholas Jackson. And if we could only merge the two players, we would have the perfect player. But unfortunately, it's not. And Broja in the majority of the game was left in no man's land. They were able to mark him out pretty easily. He was often the only person in the box. Yeah, it didn't work. It really didn't work. And there were some times that I saw a lot of attackers popped up on the left wing. I don't know what it is that they are doing there because sometimes you see Modric, you see Cucurella, you see Gallagher there, you see Palmer there. And when they cross the ball, they expect somebody to be in the box to head it. What are you all doing there? What are you all gathered doing there? Sometimes the crosses have to come early, but they go in to support the players, and the crosses come late, and then it's left with nobody in the box. It's crazy, and only Broja in the box. And when it's only Broja in the box, he can be marked out easily. The cross can be defended easily. You need more attackers in the box whenever a cross comes in. The cross takes too long to come in at times. It's so annoying to watch, so frustrating to watch. Today, unlike the Man United game, I thought we could have won based on the chances that we missed. Today, we didn't even have that many chances to begin with, and I felt like Everton were in control of the game from start to finish. So there's nothing that I can say to be like, oh, today we almost won it or we should have won it. No, we shouldn't have won it because we didn't play as good as Everton were. You could see that Everton were like a well-oiled team. They knew what they were going to do. They also had players who had experience in the Premier League, so they knew how to get this job done. Even I'm very very sure they could have seen the game through 1-0 without us even scoring. The Everton fans were worried, were booing when they saw the 7 minutes at a time. Me at home, I was like, we are never going to score in that 7 minutes because it had a long time to score and we're never going to score in that 7 minutes. And when they scored, they were defending. And that is another thing too that I worry about. Our inexperienced players. It kills me. It kills me when I'm watching these players run with the ball and then it doesn't end up amounting to anything. We can't take long range shots to save our lives. Today it was only Palmer that I saw take proper long range shot that got a save from Pickford in the first half. But apart from that, we don't make long range shots. We don't do anything, and it's so annoying to watch Chelsea nowadays. This is not the Chelsea I grew up watching. And yes, Chelsea has changed. And the new owners have come and they've changed the face of the club. They've gotten rid of old staff members that were under Abramovich, and they brought in new faces, new people who don't have the Chelsea spirit. And the same way that they've done with the players, they've taken a lot of the long-serving players out because they were unhappy with contracts and stuff, and they've brought in new faces that they want to groom and make them better players for Chelsea in the future. Yes, that might work, that might not work, and we, as Chelsea fans, we have to support that goal. But it's so difficult seeing them play the way they play now. When I don't think relegation is going to happen. A lot of fans are already worried about relegation. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Poch too should be sacked. We've got him. We know he's a good manager. He just needs time with these boys, and I feel like these boys, their mentalities have to change. They need somebody. A lot of people are calling for Jose. I wouldn't mind bringing Jose back to the club, but I don't think you have the same relationship as he had with Roman. These new owners are pretty hands-on. They want to control certain things that happen in the club or on the pitch, and I don't think Jose can work under those conditions. But if Jose were to come, I feel like Jose can help change the mentality of these players in a very, very great way. But for now, like I said, I don't think Poch should be sacked. So I want us to be a Poch and see what he has in store for these players for the future, because he has got a preseason now. And that's the thing. They've had a preseason. We've seen them play differently in the preseason than the way they play in the season. Even his tactics have even changed, and I don't know what it is that is coming from, whether it's pressure from the top or he feels like he needs to get results in now. Pochettino is trying to change things up. Today he changed a lot of things up. Sterling on the bench, Jackson on the bench, Thiago Silva didn't play. Yeah, so it was different. And Sanchez also got injured. James got injured in the game. James. I don't know, man. He comes in, plays 2-3 games, goes injured. Comes in, plays 2-3 games, goes injured. And I don't know, he's so brittle now. I don't even know whether we're going to see him at his best anymore. I don't think we will, but speedy recovery from him, and let him, and hopefully he comes back soon and doesn't go back soon. Chilwell, not seeing anything of Chilwell. Kunku, we don't know what's going to happen to Kunku, when he's going to be coming back. Lavia, we don't know when he's going to be coming back. They've been training apparently, but we're not seeing them on the pitch. And yeah, it's been a difficult season, very, very difficult season so far, and lots of ups and downs in this season. Nothing positive from the Everton game. Nothing really positive from the Everton game, apart from the fact that we were keeping possession and passing the ball around. Our passing in this game was actually better than the one against Everton, even though we're still giving the ball away quite a bit. But yeah, disappointing results. Good goals from them. Both of their goals are something that we could have solved. They were goals that came they were both rebound goals, and I felt like the defenders should have done better in defending those shots that came in, because you were so many defenders around the players. You should throw yourselves in it, but they were all faced back, looking at where the ball came from instead of where the ball is going to, and it's annoying. So yeah, we lost another game, and I think we are now 12th on the table, which is so bad. If Everton didn't have their 10 points deducted, they would be above us by now, but they're now like 6 points or so behind that, which is very, very worrying, because if they had 10 points deducted and they've gotten close to us, then it's worrying. We've been bad. So yeah, so that's my review of the game. I didn't want to talk much in this review because it's disappointing. I didn't even want to record this review in the first place, but I think I have to record because I just wanted you guys to know how I felt about it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.